cars. So I learned to be interested in cars from a very early age, but it wasn't until I was probably 21 that I took it on for myself and went and raced go-karts. We did go-karts for a number of years and then moved into superkarts where we won 19 from 20 races. And then from there we moved into the MX-5 and I've done invite drives in the meantime. I'm pretty relaxed before a race. I don't get nervous. The closest you'll get is maybe I'll just sort of sit quietly for a while, but I love what I do, so I enjoy everything about motorsport, and the calmest time for me is just before I get in the car. When I'm racing, I go into a zone and the rest of the world disappears and I do what I'm doing, I race. Even at the V8 supercar rounds where I've raced and there's massive crowds, like there's thousands and thousands of people, I don't even see them. I see them on the roll-up lap, but then they disappear and I'll cross the line and go, oh, you know, we just had a race, because I go into a trance. A massive highlight for me is Bathurst. It was one of those, you have tick boxes in your career, and one of those was Bathurst, and we went there in 2008. And for me, that was a massive achievement for us. I remember two experiences from that race meeting. One of those was I passed a Porsche over Skyline in my little Mazda, and then passed another Mazda into the dipper. And when I did that, it was just a thrill and a dream come true. The other was going through Conrod for the first time flat. And when I did that for the first time, because I had to build up to it, when I went through, it was just, this is why we do this. This is why those early mornings, all those years of racing, that's why we do this. Going through Conrod flat is what it's all about. The wins for us, the first lot started when we were in superkarts, and that was a clean sweep pretty much. Every time we went to the track, we'd turn up, we'd win every heat, win the round. So that's pretty much where I learnt what it felt like to be a winner, and that was quite important in our development. And then since then we win one-off rounds, but the biggest one for me, I guess most recently, was the V8 supercar round last year. We qualified 7th, moved to 4th in the first race, and then won the final 2 races, and it was hard fought, competitive racing. If I could get to the Porsche national level and to the V8 development, Fujitsu level, that would be an absolute dream come true for me. In terms of being competitive, we have potential, we have the ability. It's about being given the chance and the opportunity. What we're looking to do at the moment is create a national profile. So I've done the club level racing, and now it's about going to the national level, creating a profile, taking sponsors with me, and doing something off the V8 platform on Shannon's Nationals, which is racing against the best in the country at the national level, racing around Australia, and taking sponsors with us to do that. The views on women in motorsport are changing. Within the industry, we are being accepted as real contenders, and everyone I've spoken to recently wants a girl on their team, knows that there's marketing opportunities for us in motorsport. We're exclusive almost, because any sponsor on our shirt has no competition, because there is no one to compete with us for that space on our shirt. I'm really looking forward to taking the next step and going to the national level. Taking sponsors with us is going to be the difference, and there's so much potential for businesses who share the same market that we appeal to. We're looking to create comprehensive media packages and sponsorship deals. We want to include all modes of media that are possible in order to connect with our target markets, from the traditional avenues to being as creative as we can, and working with our sponsors to do that. The journey for a female to do well in motorsport is a new frontier, and it's a journey that's still new and exciting. So we're really looking forward to taking on these challenges, and what better way to connect with these strong independent females than to share a common plight for success in a male-dominated arena like motorsport. When the money comes through, we get to go racing and prove that we too can race as good as the guys. And I've proven, I beat guys all the time, so we can do it.